An hours-long search at a home in the Paramore neighborhood in Orlando.
We know people from Florida Gulf Coast University's Human Identity and Trauma Analysis program were at the home. Watch News' Haley Krummelholm is live tonight. And Haley, you have some insight on why they may have been here.
That's right. So at this point, all the Orlando Police Department is saying is that they were conducting a search related to an ongoing investigation. Now, Florida Gulf Coast confirmed that their team was out there. They couldn't give me specifics about why they were out at this home in the Paramore neighborhood, but generally they told me they're called out when law enforcement believes human remains could be found. From the early morning into the evening, a home on Lee Ave in the Paramore neighborhood in Orlando was surrounded by crime scene vans and blocked off by tape saying police line do not cross. Among the cruisers and crime scene tape was a truck belonging to the Florida Gulf Coast University Human Identity and Trauma Analysis program.
I was part of the team that was called in with the Orlando Police Department.
Heather Walsh-Haney is a professor at FGCU and she runs the program. We spoke with her around 5:30 Tuesday night, not long after she left the home on Lee Ave.
I arrived at about 7:30, and then my team and I left about 20 minutes ago.
Walsh-Haney couldn't speak with us specifically about what she was doing at that home in Paramore, but said generally her team can be called out even before human remains are found to potentially help with discovery and recovery.
I'm called in whenever law enforcement or the medical examiner suspect that a scene may yield human remains, whether it's in a house, on a boat, in a car, in a clandestine burial, as I already said, and they suspect that the victim may be badly decomposed or skeletonized.
A board-certified forensic anthropologist, Walsh-Haney said she's usually one of a number of experts called out to a scene. At the home on Lee Ave Tuesday, we could see dogs being brought out to sniff a truck loaded up with items along with other cars outside of the home. Folks in FGCU shirts could be seen digging in the backyard, and dozens of flags seeming to be serving as markers dotted the ground. All Orlando police would say Tuesday is they were conducting a search warrant. They didn't say what, if anything, they found at the home. Walsh-Haney said if and when remains are found, her team tries to recover as much of that person as they can,
so that they can be reunited with their family.
And Walsh-Haney's team also tries to identify any trauma when remains are found. So things like gunshot wounds or signs of blunt force trauma. She couldn't say if she's expected to return to that home. But again, the Orlando police at this point not confirming if anything was found there. Covering Orange County Live in Orlando, Haley Krummelholm, WESH 2 News.